Hi, everybody. I hope that you're all having a great day today. I wanted to take just a short time today and share a quick message that I think is really urgent for us at this point. I know that as we've been navigating through this whole COVID-19 situation that I've been coming at you pretty regularly and sharing my opinion on things. And the bottom line is that we see that we're getting over the curve. We see more cases because we're testing more, but we're seeing less deaths. I heard from a friend of mine who actually works on the front lines, is in the hospitals that in the Boulder County area, there's 0 people hospitalized from COVID specifically, even though we're told that it's still an urgent issue because we see the increased numbers of cases and so forth, and that Colorado as a whole is really not in an urgent situation as far as people's lives being at risk. But here's where I see a great risk happening. Right now, the media is doing a great job of keeping us all agitated and on edge. I talk to people day in, day out that are coming in with fear because of what they're seeing in the media. They actually see our office as a refuge where they can kind of get grounded again, get reminded of how amazing their bodies are and how people are recovering from this on their own. Because here's what I just saw in the news today. This actually comes from a Ukrainian media source. It's called Lugansk Media Center, coming out of the Ukraine. And it's looking at the COVID-19 vaccine trials that were carried out in the Ukraine. There was 15, this actually is an article from July 17th, so this is just about 10 days old. There was 15 volunteers to receive this experimental vaccine for COVID-19. 5 people, actually, let me just read this to you. 4 Ukrainian service members died after COVID-19 vaccine trials, said LPR People's Militia Press Service. It says a total of 15 volunteers were exposed to the vaccine and medication produced in that region. 8 of the volunteers, so this is 8 out of 15, were soon transferred to intensive care units. 3 were put on ventilators. So it talked about there was 4 Ukrainian soldiers that died, 5 people altogether out of 15 that were exposed to the vaccine and then trying to be treated afterwards. So we're looking at 1/3 of these people that were vaccinated died. And this is of concern because we've never had a vaccine in the history of vaccines, even though they've been working on it for 20 years, that's worked for coronaviruses. They've had difficult times, and now we've actually got us to where we're trying to push this thing through as fast as we can so we can get every human on the planet vaccinated. And right now the trials aren't going very well. We've got 1/3 of these people in the Ukraine that died from it. Another article that I came across actually talked about how the U.S. military are going to be among the first people to receive the vaccine. So they want to make sure that they're well protected, right? Well, guess what? If we kill 1/3 of our soldiers, they're not well protected, and then that leaves us pretty vulnerable as well. So, here's what I want you to do is right now, our media is trying to create a huge amount of hope in a vaccine. And in a vaccine that there's never been success with. And that right now, as we're starting off these trials, we're seeing that it's really been tragic in what's going on. So with that, again, just some food for thought for you. We don't want to put our hope in something that has no hope attached to it. But I want you to remember that your body is created with an innate immune system that's designed to recognize viruses, bacteria, other types of microorganisms, and elicit a powerful immune response. Take care of your health. That's how you can optimize your immune system function. Now, for those of you that are plugged in with our office, be sure you take advantage of our Gut Check Challenge, because the whole purpose of the 31 days of August is to rebuild your immune system, to make it as strong as it can possibly be, and to help you live your life at its fullest level, fullest potential, without fear of any germs or anything else coming your way. So that's just a quick message I wanted to get across to you today. This is a dire situation with the vaccines. We've got people dying from vaccines. So share this news. Be sure to remind other people that greater is the power that's in you than the power that's in a vaccine. Till next time, this is Dr. Zach. God bless you guys.